What's up, y'all? I'm gonna show y'all how to make songs in BandLab and like beginner tutorials for beginners that's starting to use BandLab. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how to do it. If you guys didn't go check out some of my songs, they'll be also on the YouTube. It's also on BandLab at I'm That Ida, and it's also going to be on SoundCloud as well, YouTube Music. If you don't know what BandLab is, like an at-home studio off of your phone, you're just gonna do is go to your app store, or if you're on an Android, you can just go to your Google Play Store and you just type in BandLab, take you here, and then you're able to download it. Open it. Gonna be on this home screen. You can look at other people's music if you want to. So once you're in BandLab, you're going to want to click this big plus sign, and then you're going to want to go to import file. You can either go to more, and then you can go to your files, music from YouTube. All you're going to do is you're just going to click import file. You're going to click video library, and then you should see, I got to find this beat that I'm using today. You see my beat is downloading to make it into an audio. Music from off of YouTube or any other website, I'm gonna put that in here as well. Boom, now you're just gonna click this play button, and then basically you have your beat. So I'm gonna show you guys how to actually get a beat from off of YouTube. We're gonna go to YouTube, and then once you do that, you're gonna get a whole bunch of beats, and then you'll just play the beat, and then once you screen record it, beat I have. This is not the beat I'm using for this, but this is the beat. So now it's in my photo lab. You can just upload it there. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click voice audio, and you're going to want to add like 3 or 4. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I make my music. Other people have different ways of doing stuff. So if you like want to learn like multiple ways, then you can go like at someone else video. But you're just going to want to go to voice audio, and then there are these FXs, and they're like basically to like different voices, and I'm gonna show y'all what I use each one for. So for this is the first one I use is just like my regular voice. I don't use no FXs. I just go to audio pitch, and then I just go all the way until I get to 49. Record a little I'm gonna just record something for y'all. Hey bitch, yeah, I'm gonna do that shit, yeah, bitch, fuck you, yeah. What I'm gonna do is this gain thingy is to turn it all the way up. And then there is also this thing that's called shift. You're able to shift it like smaller or larger, because you know you can move it with your hands, but then it might not be exactly where you want it, so they have shift to help you like move it slower. Then you have this transpose thing. I believe this is to make your sound go faster or slower. And then there is this time stretch to make your words stretch out, and then there's fade. I'm gonna show y'all how to use that in a second. And then every time you make a thing, you want to click denoise, because it basically kind of like denoises all the stuff that's in the background of it. And then there's a reverse where you're basically able to whatever is in the beginning you start off with, you're gonna end up making it go to the end. So let's see, we're just gonna hear this. Hey bitch, yeah, just something like that. But yeah, and then you have like, if you click on this, if you have the split button, you're able to split it. And then if you every time that you want to, like if you do something but then you don't like it, there's these 2 arrows, you can go back, you can go forward. This button right here, basically where you're able to duplicate it multiple times, and if you want to do 8 times, 4 times, 16 times, or whatever, that. And then you're able to copy this, so you're gonna click this little copy thing, and say for instance if I wanted to go right here on this track, I'll just click the paste button. And then there's a delete button. If you don't want it no more, you can just delete it. And then there's also this thing right here where if you tap on it on the side where MS is, it basically like makes it where you're not able to hear. Then you're able to turn it up or down. Make sure it's always at 000. I don't never change this. I'm just letting y'all know, because you never know. And then you have this thing right here basically where you're able to make it go in your left, just the left ear, or you're able to go in the right ear, or the right ear, or you can make it go in the center. And there is this thing up here where you're able to just like, this is basically like if you want to focus on one specific thing, one like clip at a time, you're able to do this, and it's just gonna keep looping it over and over until you fix it, until you get it right, instead of it playing the whole song. So you see how I did that? All you're gonna want to do is just tap it, and then tap it, and then you're just gonna tap it again. You're able to slide it up and down to wherever you want it. So look, I'm just gonna show out exactly what I mean. Hey bitch, yeah, yeah. Hey bitch, yeah. It's just gonna keep going over and over again. Now there's this fade button. For me, I use the fade button, and I'll just like fade it in the beginning. Like, fade is just basically like where like the voice fades in, like it comes in low and then it comes up high. And I usually do that for my tracks because sometimes I'll just like record my song the whole time, but then there's sometimes where I'll actually go backwards and forth with the track. Fuck you, yeah. See how it like goes out, and then this one, I also use this track. I use the second track for like if I want to overlap something. So let's say, yeah, hey, I'm that bitch, you bitches can't fuck with me, fuck you hoes, all you bitches talk shit, bitch, you ain't really about shit, fuck you bitch, yeah. Okay, something like that. You know, this is not really a real song. I'm just like, you know, saying whatever. You, yeah. Hey, I'm that bitch. You're gonna keep citing it until you like it. So bitch, fuck you. Hey, like this is what I use for my ad-libs. Sometimes I'll use Scotty tone. I'm gonna let y'all hear what this one sounds like. And then I gotta make my auto pitch all the way to 49. That's 50, but whatever. It's the same shit. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna start right here. Bitch, you know I'm like that. You can't fuck with me. I'm a real bitch. You bitches damn, you bitches fake. Can't fuck with you hoes. You bitches lame. Okay, something like that. I prefer. Bitch, you know I'm like that. You can't fuck with me. That's not usually the one I use. I use it sometimes, but that's not the one I use. The one I use all the time is Hypebox, and then you're able to go in your control settings. If you don't like how the sound is, you're able to like make the attack go up, where like basically when you come on the track, your voice just hits like boom. And then there's some of this stuff to kind of make your voice sound clearer. You're able to do whatever you want to fix it. Me personally, and you're able to add more stuff if you want anything. Like if you want something like a delay in your music, or if you want like a tone or anything, you're able to add effects to it and make your own effect. And then once you do that, all you have to do is click save as, and then you're able to resave it. And then you can always star your stuff that you use to star it, so that way you can just come here to the stars, and then the stuff that you use will be in the stars. 249. Now we're gonna just record something else. So this is the one I usually use for my ad-libs. Bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah, There's this other thing called virtual instruments. These are just like instruments that already comes on the thing, and if you want to add like make your own sounds. Just download it and re-click it, and then it'll just come on the track. But it's sampler, I think, is the sound you do, and then you click it. Another thing, BandLab sounds, is basically like if you want a BandLab sound, like say for instance this. What actually is hard. So if I get this and I load it up, BandLab sounds, I bring it back to the beginning. These are off. We're gonna turn them back on, and then we're just gonna. Hey, bitch, yeah, I'ma do that shit, yeah, bitch, fuck you. Hey, I'm that bitch, you bitches can't fuck with me, fuck you hoes, all you bitches talk shit, bitch, you ain't really about shit, fuck you, bitch, yeah. I'm the real bitch, you bitches L, you bitches fake, can't fuck with you hoes. So then I'm gonna make my song, and then I'm gonna come back when it's finished, and then I'm gonna let y'all hear a snippet of it. But if you wanna hear the full thing, just stay tuned for YouTube. Also, you can listen to it on BandLab, and you can also listen to it on SoundCloud or YouTube Music. Fuck sitting back and relaxing, I'm just trying to get to the cheese, yeah, the booze. This a long way shot for what I'm trying to do. They say you a girl, you supposed to making love songs. For that love shit, all that shit ever do was hurt me. Niggas and bitches hurt me. Telling tall, trying to get everything that's been hurting. I smoked the weed, but I haven't smoked the weed, that shit is urgent. Can't wait till they sign me deal, making hella mans.